Hello, my name is George Osborne, and I'm the Chancellor of the Exchequer. My friends call me Gideon. I'm here to talk to you about what we in the Tory party call daylight robbery. I mean, the big society. This robbery, society, is all about individual responsibility. Yes, individual responsibility is at the center of our project. That means that people should not be allowed to sponge off the state. Unless they're investment bankers, it means that people should pull themselves up by their bootstraps and not rely on handouts from others. Unless they're investment bankers. Currently, we are in the midst of an economic crisis. And we are all in the same boat. Unless you're an investment banker. That means that we all have to pull together. Unless, of course, you're an investment banker. Anyways, as I was saying, we are in the midst of an economic crisis. These are hard times. And believe me, I know all about hard times. After all, I am the heir to the Osborne baronetcy, and as I'm sure you're all aware, no one knows hard times like us people in the Anglo-Irish aristocracy. It is not as if we were all born with silver spoons in our mouths. So how do we deal with hard times in a way that reflects that we are all in this together? Well, we make times even harder. For some people, at least. The most important thing is to cut back on jobs and make more people unemployed. Unemployment is good for morale, especially when you combine it with cuts in benefits. It teaches people to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Unless you're an investment banker, that is. For investment bankers it's different. You see, they are a special breed who don't respond well to austerity. So they need bailouts instead. And the good thing about our daylight robbery, big society, is that we can afford bailouts for our bankers because we cut back on benefits to all those thieving evildoers. Children, single parents, disabled people, and all those people whose jobs we have taken away. Undeserving, all of them. Not like our fine investment bankers. And after all, this is all just unfair. It's because of all those greedy workers and their unions that we are in this mess in the first place. I mean $5.93 an hour as a minimum wage? Who do they think they are? They should start working for a living instead. Like us Tory politicians from the Anglo-Irish aristocracy. If this seems counterintuitive to you, relax. It isn't. It just seems like that to you because unlike me you have not benefited from a free education at Oxford. Nor will you. Me and my chums in the government have made sure about that. In our daylight robbery, big society, we think it's important to pull up the ladder after us. Because if we don't, how will people learn how to pull themselves up by their bootstraps? Ladders are inimical to bootstraps. And we can do that. Unless, of course, you're an investment banker. Thank you for listening. I'm Gideon. My friends are David and Ian. We've come to a House of Parliament near you. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Unless you're an investment banker.